After you've placed some initial walls that define the spaces in your building, you're ready to start placing doors and windows in your model to create the openings in those walls. Now, doors and windows are examples of components that you load from the Revit library and that you place in your model on hosting elements. In this case, the hosting elements are the walls. The hosting elements, that is the walls, will respond smartly to the doors and windows. An opening will be created in the wall where needed, and you'll be warned if there's some sort of a conflict with the other elements in your model. To add a door to your building model, start by switching to a plan or a 3D view, and then open the Door tool. You'll find it under the Architecture tab in the Build section. The Door tool is available there. And then you can choose one of the available door types from the Type selector in the Properties palette. You'll find many different door types there listed that were part of the project template, and we'll learn later that you can add more door types and sizes to this palette. But for now, choose one of the types that's currently available in the list to place in your model. To place that door in your building model, hover over a wall at the location where you'd like to place that door. As you hover over that wall, you'll see that an image appears showing where the door will be placed. The door will swing towards the face of the wall that your cursor is closest to. So if you'd like the door to swing into the building, hover over the inside face of the wall. If you'd like the door to swing out of the building, hover over the exterior face of the wall. You can also tap the spacebar to rotate through the various hinge location options. You can then click on the wall to place the door component. And after the door is placed, you can even adjust the door by changing some of its instance properties. For example, for doors, you can give them a sill height to raise the door a little bit above the floor level, and you can make changes to the instance properties either before or after placing the door. Now, windows are placed very similarly. Again, you'll switch to a plan or a 3D view and open the Window tool that appears under the Architecture tab in the Build section. And again, you'll choose one of the available window types from the Type selector in the Properties palette. These window types are the ones that are already loaded through the project template. And again, we'll be able to change this list later, but for now, let's choose one of the existing window sizes and types that are available. And then we'll place that window in the plan or 3D view. Again, hover over a wall at the location where you'd like to place that window. In this case, the place where you click indicates the exterior side of the window. So you should always be clicking on the exterior face of the wall to make sure that the window doesn't get flipped inside out. You can click to place that window component, and after you've placed it, you can adjust the instance properties. You might want to adjust the sill or head heights to change the position of the window above the floor level, just as needed to give it the proper elevation above the floor.